What's up, world? You know it is Jay Birch, the messenger. I hope you guys are doing well this morning. Uh, let's just get straight to it, man. One of the things that I myself personally, if you've ever listened to my conversation, it's just based from facts. It's about mostly my life, me just sharing, a testimony, if you want to call it that. But one of the things that I know for a fact people struggle with is the ability to overcome the lower version of yourself. So here's what I mean. For me in the morning, if I don't take advantage of the first 20 minutes of my day, then I'm going to struggle for the rest of that day. And what I mean by that is I am taking control of my life. You know how they say you got to win your day, and people have different rituals. So for example, going to the gym in the morning for me, it's not about going to the gym to win my day, but it's about doing a certain activity that raises my vibration, raises my frequency, and it helps me feel good. Like I can get to a happy place, and that helps me for the rest of the day. Now, when I don't do those things, then I might be in the shower for 20 minutes having a conversation with myself, reminding myself of who I am, what I'm worthy of. And this is where I know most of you fall short. In fact, most of you, the moment you wake up, you get enough, you wipe the crust out of your eye and you're going straight to the internet. You're going straight to Facebook, Instagram. You've won nothing about your day. In fact, the person that's in control of your mind is the first post that you read. That whoever wrote that post, that person is now controlling your mind. And so this is a struggle with any human being, man, woman. Listen, even when you talk to the most optimistic person, somebody told me one time, and Jay, you're always so positive. Listen, that's a choice, but it ain't always that way. I've shared times where, I struggle to battle with that lesser self, right? And so this is where we are. Listen, we could talk about pandemic all day long and wearing these masks, but the real pandemic is the one in which people are every day dealing with low self-esteem, low confidence, low self-worth. And what happens is that is something that they will always be dealing with. In fact, over time, if you've dealt with enough negative conversation, if you've been around enough negative people, a lot of people grow up in negative households, and all you ever hear is, you can't do that, or you ain't gonna do this, or it's gonna take that. That becomes that person's reality. So they're now living in that paradigm. I just want to remind you guys, I'm always posting it. You are worthy. Listen, we can agree to disagree. I'm winning. I'm winning because I'm choosing to win. Not every day is easy. I don't wake up every day, oh man, life is great. Listen, mental health is a real thing for anybody. But people of color for sure, because people of color don't even talk about it. You're like, you don't talk about that because now you're crazy. But the reality of it is a mature individual, a healthy individual is a person who is willing to be honest with themselves. And sometimes you got to be honest with people that you can trust. Now, don't go telling everybody your business, because what I do know is a lot of people aren't for you. And all they're looking for that tea. They're looking for that one thing. Let me go get on the phone. So y'all know who I'm talking about. Happens a lot in the church. But the reality of it is this. If you believe it here, in other words, right now, some of you might be watching this video, or you might be working from home or back at your place of employment or wherever you are, or driving down the road, wherever. You're battling with something mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And that's okay. You're a human being, right? Nobody said, listen, if you follow the scripture, even the scripture shows you that being on the earthly walk is not easy, but it's giving you the blueprint of what you can do to control your destiny. Okay, so listen, what you've got to begin to do is show yourself, tell yourself, listen, if you're waiting on the next man or woman to do that for you, you're most likely going to be waiting. Because, see, people, what I realize, people can live their whole life trying to please other people, but you never please the person that was most important. And that's the one that's looking back in the mirror at you every morning. So listen, y'all are worthy of that. But you've got to begin to take control. Nobody is stopping you. Listen, to get to the finish line, it's going to require you to get yourself to the finish line. So think about that today, man. You're worthy, but you've got to tell yourself that. You got to believe that. And over time, it might be a lie in the beginning. I say it all the time. If you hear the conversations that I give about affirming things, in the beginning, it might be a lie. Listen, I told myself a lot of lies in the beginning, but I live those truths now. So just think about that today, man. You're worthy of it. All right? Talk to you soon. The Messenger. I'm out. Peace.